Da Vinci, known for his great artwork, his knowledge in anatomy, inventions, and much more. Steve Jobs, known for changing the tech industry with the introduction of the iPhone, an invention that is still affecting millions of people many years after his death. And finally, we have Phil Knight, the man that created the most successful shoe company in the world. I don't like these giants, by the way. How can glasses add like 30 years to your life? Like, I need to get new giants. Anyway, back to the vid. And no, this is not a history lesson. I'm just here to bring awareness of the mindset that these guys had. It's not just them, it's also the Mr. Beasts, the Alex Hormozis, even the Aiden Rosses. You're probably one of them. These guys were simply producers and not consumers. They spent their time thinking, acting about how can I produce something, how is this thing produced, instead of being a consumer. Before I go ahead, by the way, I just want to thank you guys for stopping by and, you know, having a look at this video. And if I do bring you some sort of value, you know, please like and subscribe. I don't really like doing the algorithm stuff, like, oh, like and subscribe. It's just good for the algorithm, do you know what I mean? I just want to be upfront with you lot. But yeah, true money makers know the importance about being a producer. As soon as we shift our mindset to a mindset of a producer instead of a consumer, that is when we immediately differentiate ourselves from the 99%, from the rest. I wouldn't say 99%, maybe 97, 98. I don't know the statistics. But that's it, we need to be producers. That's how the likes of John D. Rockefeller became the wealthiest man in US history. That's how Henry Ford ended up revolutionizing the transport industry or the motor industry. That's why Elon Musk is the man he is today. These men, they were too busy thinking about what to produce. They were too busy putting their time into their products to put into the world. It's already in the world itself. I don't know how long this video is going to be, whether it's going to be 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I don't know. But it shouldn't surprise us to know that it's better off being a producer than being a consumer. Maybe this could be the first time you heard of this topic or subject, and I hope it is. So I hope I brought you some value. Let's look at the definition themselves. A producer, a person / company or country that makes, grows or supplies goods or commodities for sale. Now let's look at the definition of a consumer. A person who purchases goods and services for personal use. Please don't get scared. I'm not saying that we can't consume or that, you know, we should never consume and always be producing. We're humans, we have to consume. But watch what you consume. Even when you consume something that's entertaining, try to consume it from a producer mindset. For example, when let's say you're watching a video like this, think, okay, how can I make this video better? Why is he making this video? What has Lexino got to gain for him to make this video? And in the introduction, I hope it didn't scare you with the big names. So, do you know what? Let me notch it down a bit just to make it a bit relatable. Kai Cenat. Yes, you know, you lot may say, oh, he's a streamer, but he's still producing. Another one is Aiden Ross. I know I've mentioned him earlier, but that's another one. Hamza, Iman Gaji. It's not just the big names. You can probably list another 10. It's all about producing. What I'm gonna say, it might hurt some people, and look, if I heard that, there's nothing that I can do. And by the way, I could be wrong, yeah? I could be wrong, but I highly doubt there is a high net worth individual in, you know, Kai Cenat streams or Aiden Ross's streams. And the reason I say that is because his watchers are too busy consuming his streams for them to put their time into a product, for them to put time into a service, into a business. Remember the definitions that I said earlier and the quote that I mentioned at the start. True money makers know the importance of being a producer. I could be wrong, but I highly doubt there is a high net worth individual in watching his streams. Why do you think other entrepreneurs don't watch his streams? And the funny thing is that he's the one that's making the money out of this.
Subscribers I have 81,000 rich.
81,000
Yeah, yeah.
people that are paying $5 a
Yeah,
month.
yeah.
So when you do the math, it's like $400K a month.
That's what I bet it is a month.
He's the one getting rich. His consumers are the one making him rich. Your consumers will be the ones making you rich. That's the game. Now, I'm not saying that Kai is a bad person or Hamza and Iman Gaji are bad people. It's just part of the game. And those that know how to play the game, they win. Now, please don't get scared. I'm not saying that we can't indulge in a little Netflix show here and there if you're with the missus or scroll on Instagram. I'm not saying that. You know, I'm probably the king of consumers. I'm probably the worst. But don't let that be what sucks up most of your time. Once again, not trying to make this into a history channel. I actually enjoy history. I like to put, you know, little drops of history in my videos here and there. Just cause, you know how the saying goes, history repeats itself. I don't think it's exactly history. I think it's human nature repeats itself. The famous quote by Ferruccio Lamborghini, and the last name, you know, tells you a lot. He's the founder of Lamborghini. His quote backs up this video completely, where he said, "We don't do commercials because our target audience isn't sitting around watching TV." Now, he's not alive now, and I don't know exactly when he said this, but I'm sure he said this at the time when the main cheap source of entertainment was a TV. Do you get it? There's a correlation to everything. The same way they say nearly every high net worth individual exercises is the same way every high net worth individual has a producer mindset. I can't put everything on it. I got nothing, but I could put everything on it. Like if I was to ask every person that amassed great wealth how they made their money, it all stemmed from a producer mindset, from producing something and putting it out into the world. Now I know there's going to be someone in the comments talking about, what about people that won the lottery? What about the people that inherited money? Yo, listen, just stop, just leave it, relax. Shh. Don't put that comment down, like you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But anyway, once you start thinking like a producer, everything just clicks like that. Your third eye is activated. You start seeing advertisements from a producer mindset. When someone is trying to market their product, instead of you saying, oh, that is a cool product that he's doing, you start thinking in terms of, oh, I see, that's a cool technique he's using. Let me use that for my business. Oh, he's using the FOMO effect. He's using the fear of missing out technique. Let me try use that. It all just clicks. Become a producer first and a consumer second. So yeah, that's it. I hope this video was easy to understand. I hope it was informative enough. I hope you got the idea. If you want to travel, if you want to buy your mom that new house and new car, if we want to be able to help others, we need to produce more and consume less. That's it. I'm not here to preach. I'm not here to say that I'm a better producer than you guys are. I'm probably more of a consumer than you lot. I don't know. But 2 seconds actually. This video is credited to the book The Millionaire Fastlane by MJ DeMarco. Yeah, it's a really good book. That's how I came across this subject, you know, that I'm talking about today. And it doesn't just talk about consumers versus producers. It's just a good book for business overall. I'm gonna put it in the description below, just so it's easy for you lot to find. If it's not there, just go on Google. It's not that hard to find, or just go on Amazon, you'll get it there. And it's also credited to my fellow consumers. I just know the type of man that we want to become, and you know who we aspire to be. So yeah, so I hope this video helped you in some way. If you like this type of content, it's kind of new, just wanted to tweak things a little bit. If you like this type of content, let me know. And once again, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, you know the stuff. And yeah, in a bit. Bow! Yo, what's poppin'? So, as I was editing that video, yeah, I just seen that I look dark as midnight. Do you know what I mean? Looking like charcoal over here. So, what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna leave that light on. And maybe leave the lights at the back on. I'm gonna see. I have a ring light there, but obviously it wasn't doing its justice. So I just have to fix on the light in there. So apologies about that. Man, that's so annoying. These are the times I wish I was white.